What's up, everyone? Having a morning coffee this morning. Thought I would hang out with you guys. Hi. Hold on. I'm just making... Oh, I just lied in the title of the video. I ain't making coffee. I'm having hot chocolate. Super excited for hot chocolate this morning because this is a new one. I've never had this one. Don't spill it. Don't spill it. All right, we're good. So the hot chocolate I'm having is Coffee Crisp. Do you guys have Coffee Crisp in where you live? It's a chocolate bar if you don't. Coffee Crisp hot chocolate, and I'm super curious about it. I'm actually very, very, very excited. Ooh, smells good though. Ooh, smells just like a Coffee Crisp. I'm so excited. All right, I'm cool with that. A little bit more. All right. Sorry, guys. You guys can go get yourself ready. Get yourself a coffee or hot chocolate or a shot of tequila if you're that kind of person in the morning. I know some of you are probably, this is probably in the evening for some of you. All right. We are good to go. Before we get started, I want to show CRUZ because that's my first question. CRUZ? Hi, buddy. We're going to go in the back and do a live stream. Want to come? No, didn't think so. All right, guys. Give me a second. Bam. Ba-bam. All right. Super excited. So you guys right now are my connection to the real world. So when I don't like to use either of these words because I've never really felt these things, but kind of give an idea, like when you get bored or lonely, hanging out with you guys is a great way to pass the time. I love it. All right, this time, I heard there's a way to slow these chats down. I don't see the different live chat. All messages are visible. Now, someone told me once that there's a way to slow the chat down so it doesn't go boom, 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 boom so fast. But hey, morning, guys. I'm not sure how I feel about this. It does taste like a Coffee Crisp chocolate bar. But I think this with some alcohol in it would be really good, but otherwise it's different. Maybe it just needs more stuff in it. All right, I'm okay with that. So all right. How many times are you gonna say, oh, all right? Nice to see this many people on here in the morning. It's the first time I've ever done a 9:30 a.m. or 9:23 a.m. It's the exact time where it is. Here I am. I've never done one this early before, so I figured, hey, it's all good. I know a lot of you guys either aren't working right now or you're at home, or you guys are on the long weekend because it's a long weekend this weekend. So today is Friday, so today would be Good Friday here in Canada. I don't know if you guys have that vacation where you guys are, but it's Good Friday here, which means a stat holiday. Hey, where's Wendy? How you doing? Oh, I didn't know that. Coffee Crisp is strictly Canadian. So all you American folks, Coffee Crisp, try to find them. They're really good. It's a good chocolate bar. I didn't know that. I know that ketchup chips are a Canadian thing. So if you guys haven't seen my new merch that I just posted, I can't show you because I posted on my YouTube memberships. I'm not my membership, my community tab. this morning. We got brand new Weirdos Unite USA and Canada shirts. So this one's also on my store too. What's up, Weirdos? But I just got the Weirdos Unite USA one back from my graphics guy. It looks awesome. It says Weirdos Unite. Let me see if I got it on my phone. They look so good. I'm so stoked about getting them. All right, where are we at here? Do I have it on here? Oh, I do too. So there's the Canadian one. Can you guys see that? There's the Canadian one. Hey. And here's the USA one. I get turned out super, super good. So yeah, these are now on the merch store. And I'm going to be ordering stickers soon. We're going to be doing a whole Weirdos Unite sticker pack. So it'll have the Weirdos Unite USA one or the Canada one if you're in either of those countries. I am making 2 more of these. So we have, excuse me guys, we have 4 main areas that watch my channel. Canada, USA being the 2 primary. Then we have Australia and the UK. So I'm going to be making an Australia one and one for the UK. I don't know what to put on those ones. I'll probably reach out to my channel at that point and get everybody's suggestions from those who live in those areas. And yeah, pretty stoked. So anyway, my sticker packs that I'm going to be making, I just got the price quote from the sticker guys. I'm going to be doing my Peace Loving Weirdos. I think you guys see me wear that shirt in a video the other day. Peace Loving Weirdos, my What's Up Weirdos, and the USA and Canadian one. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked about those sticker packs. I'm pumped about getting these on stickers too. Super cool. Wade's like, I'm good. I got vodka. Wade, it better be like at least 11 a.m. where you are at least. Vodka 9 a.m. Can you imagine that? So I have a Q&A video coming up that I recorded. What I did on the last live stream that I did, I went through all the questions that I missed, and I ended up making a Q&A video. I have enough questions still to make another Q&A video, and I'll probably do the same thing with this one too, because things go by so quick, and sometimes I'd be here for hours if I answered everybody. So I'm going to try to continue to put them into Q&A videos, especially right now because I'm not moving very far. So, and as having as much content as I can now, these Q&As are a great way to fill in some gaps and get some questions answered. You guys are awesome. What size shoes do I wear? I am a size 13 Converse. And depends on other things. I'm a size 13 Converse, but in other shoes, it's usually a 14. But Converse are a 13 for sure. Because I know on my hiking shoes I bought were size 14. Sorry. That hurt something outside. Oh, Graham, thanks for the super chat. Love your channel. Hope you and CRUZ stay safe. Unfortunately, I can't stay long. I'm on barbecue duty here in my back garden in the UK. Graham, thank you so much for the super chat. Pretty awesome of you. Enjoy the barbecue. I want a barbecue. Sounds good right now. I think if I were to ever put a roof rack, like a storage containers on my roof, I'd go buy one of those little Weber barbecues so I could actually grill outside. That'd be kind of nice. But you need the extra space to hold an item that large, especially in a van my size. But having a barbecue would be a nice addition to the van. I don't know if I'd use the barbecue that often, but those little Webers, have you seen they have nice little handles on them. I can hook them up to a 20-pound propane tank. That'd be a great way. Chrome, do I speak Spanish? No, I do not. I got a shirt of you Shirt for you. Do a Weirdos Unite with a silhouette of you with your fist in the air. Well, that would be the closest one this one has. It's got me on the top there screaming, "What's up, weirdos?" Right over there. I don't know how I got the van up there, but that's me up there. Oh, man. Oh, Wendy, thanks for the super chat. That was sweet of you. Hopefully you're holding up okay out there, wherever you are. Hiding away in your van somewhere. Hawk says, you're going to be barbecuing for quite a while while social distancing. Yeah. I don't mind it out here. So here's what I'm struggling with. Because we all know, you guys have been around my channel for a while. You all know I move a lot. I'm always getting footage from all different areas, which means I'm always on the move all the time during the day to gather content for tomorrow's video. So my days are pretty fast paced. Well, now because of all of this, there's no pace. I am barely moving at all. So besides my run, I had to go downtown to Vancouver the other day, which you guys seen in that video, because my mom needed some supplies. So I had to go back and take care of a few things, but I was in town for a day and back out again. But other than that trip, I've barely been moving. So what I'm struggling with is trying to learn to calm down, like breathe a little bit. Happy Camper Kits. Where'd it go? Did I miss that way back there? Or is that just new? Thanks for the super chat, Andy. Happy Camper Kits. That's the guy that built my van. If you've never heard me say that name before, he's responsible for my gorgeousness in here. Thanks for the beers and bones for CRUZ, man. Super cool. But that's what I've been struggling with. I've been struggling with trying to find that inner calmness, because I vibrate, like hardcore vibrate. My body's like I can't even sit still. Like my legs bounce on a constant. So right now I'm trying to find my way to just calm a little bit, because if I'm not moving as much, I need to do something. So I have been playing with my DJ gear a lot more. I've got like 5 different DJ mixes on my computer, which I'll end up uploading sooner or later. I just uploaded a new one the other day. I'll type it in here if you guys are down for that. I don't normally do hip-hop mixes, but I did a hip-hop mix the other day. Here it is. .at/DJ Chrome. So I'm planning on releasing a bunch of DJ mixes, because I've been that's all I've been doing to pass my mind. I'm like, all right, back on the DJ stuff and making some more stuff, and I've been recording everything. So I'm more of a dance music guy, but the one I just released was a hip-hop mix. So you guys can expect more DJ stuff if you're into that, but I won't put that on here because I can't, because it breaks copyright laws. David, thanks for the super chat. Gas for my van, thank you. That $10 nowadays will actually go a long way, shockingly, because gas is super cheap right now. But yeah, that's my struggle, man, is keeping my mind busy while sitting still and still producing content, right? Because I think right now video creators are so important in this world. I think us giving you guys some sort of an entertaining piece of content into whatever we're doing in our day will help pass the time for those who are just stuck. You know what I mean? So I think all video creators now are feeling a bit more pressure to produce a lot more content than normal. At least I know I am. That and my views are up, and it's hard not to post when your views are up. When your views are down, it's easy not to post for a few days. But when you're like getting double your views every single day, it gets a little bit more exciting to produce another video every day. I love seeing the numbers that way. It's definitely a motivation, that's for damn sure. Mr. Maximus, thanks for the love. Hawk says if he didn't have a 9 to 5, he would get to Yak. You must be from BC, unless there's another place called Yak. There's a place out here in BC called Yak. What a name, right? Yak. I drove through there. I've never really explored that area, but I did drive through there once. Hey, John, how you doing? Nice to have you on the live stream. John from Nanaimo, a.k.a. Tow Truck John. Van Life Regina Payne, thank you so much for the thumbs up sticker. So appreciated. Dana Mount, is that Mount? Sorry, I'm looking at your sticker. Thanks for the cup of red drink. Is that red drink? What's in your cup there? Is that a drunk pear? Thank you. The love is appreciated very much. Oh, I'm missing lots here. Regan, thank you so much for the super chat from Australia. Treats for CRUZ. I'm pretty sure CRUZ appreciates the treats. He's getting spoiled rotten these days. As much as I struggle, Dana, that's funny. Don't ask, just drink. That's my motto. One thing like with sitting still that I'm struggling with, CRUZ is having a blast with. So I think if anything, I need to learn from my dog, because he enjoys when I open up the door in the morning and he's already sniffed and peed on everything the day before, he's a lot better. You know what I mean? Like, I think he finds it a little bit more relaxing when it's a very familiar place day after day after day. And because we've been in the same area for a better part of the last month, he's pretty comfortable around it. And I can start noticing it in the way he acts. Like yesterday, we were down by a river and we'd been there. We spent 5 nights in that one spot, and he got down there and he was like just wiggling and super excited because he knew it. He's pissed on everything there already. He's like, yeah, this is my home now. So I think I need to take some notes from him on how to just chill out, you know? Oh, CRUZ just turned on my vacuum. Hold on, guys. What happened, bro? What'd you do? Chrissy, what'd you do? What'd you do? We'll put this up there and we'll charge it, okay? Hey, say hi to everybody. Look, buddy, YouTube's right there. Look it. Say, hey, what's up? What's up, everyone? What? Is that animal cruelty? What's up? Rah, rah, rah. Hey. Good boy, buddy. Hey. All right, we're going to set the desk back up. You want to come up here and join us, CRUZ? Hey. Did the vacuum scare you, bro? You did it. You turned it on. Oh, it was pretty funny. I lost total track on what I was saying. Good times. He's so cute, right? CRUZ, anyway, he's having a blast out here. Yeah, Mel's van, where CRUZ can vacuum my van any day. I wish he would vacuum my van, let alone that. Robert Williams, it's time for you to upgrade to a Sprinter Mercedes van. Why don't you? I don't have $60,000 to invest into another vehicle. So for me, my van works. So as much as I would love to upgrade, it's not a necessity. And when things become, like a point where I have to upgrade, because just say this thing goes through a catastrophic failure and I just don't feel like dumping like 10 grand into it or something simple, like let's say it needs a $5,000 engine and tranny. At that point, if I think my van's going to last me another 10 more years without rusting out the bottom, I'll put a new one in there. But if I know it's going to be like, I'm done putting money into this van, at that point, I will upgrade. But as of right now, a Mercedes van, sure, might be cool. I don't know if I'd buy a Mercedes. I think I'd probably buy another Ford Econoline. But yeah, it's just not necessary. You know what I mean? I spent a good majority of my life buying things out of want. So because it was like a material thing, and ooh, and a big fancy vehicle or whatever, like I don't want to do that in this lifestyle, because I will continually be upgrading vehicles all the time, which doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? Because I am dreaming about another van right now, but it's just not necessary. And it feels really good to be at that point in my life to know what's necessary and what's not. It took me 45, well, I shouldn't say 4, it took me after getting into the van like 3 years ago, just about, to realize that there's a difference between a want and a need, where before it was just that feeling I chased on buying things. I'm like, all right, time to buy a new car, sell the old one, buy a brand new one. Oh crap. No, it didn't go away. Lewis A, thank you so much for the super chat. And Justin and Christina's RV Life, thank you for becoming a YouTube membership member. I just got the notification up on there. Thank you. Man, I'm not reading anybody's messages. I am such a dick. Hold on. Awkward. We need some music in the background. I can't play any music. I was gonna play something from my phone. I'm like, oh, my copyright music's on my computer. I'm gonna read some of these messages here. These guys are just gonna have to stare at my face and this freaking hair that's sticking out here. I need to man groom myself. Hot as ATM. Hot as fuck in the moment in Florida. Whoo, it's a hot one, 91 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow. People are texting me. Does CRUZ get depressed when you move and uproot him from his piss spots? No, that's been his life since because he was born in van life. You know what I mean? Like, I picked him up. He was like 9 weeks old or 10 weeks old when I got him, whatever he was. And he went straight into van life. So, you know, before he was even like potty trained, like like house trained, he got house trained in a van. So he had been used to seeing the same like different view every day, sometimes multiple times in a day. So he doesn't know what it's like to sit still. So now that we have sat still, I've noticed that he kind of does like it. You know, because usually he runs around like a crazy bugger all the time. And I noticed that when we've sat somewhere for 3 days in a row, CRUZ would be a crazy bugger on the first day. And then after that, he'll just lounge and just sit in the sun and sleep, and then play with his ball for 5 minutes and then sleep again. So I think he's been a lot more calmer, I guess. So I'm having the opposite problem, where he's just like, yep, this is great, Dad. I really enjoy the same view. But me, I'm losing my shit. But I don't think it causes him stress, because that's all he knows. Like, and if I look back at my other dog too, when I had Disco, my last bulldog, he was in my apartment for 5 years before moving into the van, and I watched his demeanor completely change. He went from being a maniac in the apartment, and once we got in the van, he calmed right down. He became a completely different dog. He was super thankful for being in van life. You know what I mean? Like, you could tell with the way he acted. It was pretty great. Prism Ward, I like the Ford Transit Connect. I couldn't live in anything that small. That's a tiny van. But I know people that live in minivans that are happy as shit. I just couldn't do it. I think I couldn't do it because this is the van I started with, so I couldn't imagine a space any smaller than this one. This one's nice because you can like, so what I'm looking for. You can grow into this van, you know what I mean? Like, there's still room to grow into it. I think if I had a minivan, you would outgrow it too fast. But I've known people that have been minivans for like 10 years, and they're super stoked about it. 5D. What do I do to pass the time? A lot. YouTube takes up a ton of my time. So like, I really don't have, quote, time to pass, right? But I do struggle without going out. But I mean, YouTube consumes a major chunk of my day. Like, there's at least 5 hours out of my day every day that go into YouTube. It does take some time for sure. And right now I've been going through and reorganizing my music stuff that I use in my videos. So I've been doing that with my pastime, but it's a lot of like YouTube business stuff, but that takes up, you know, about half of an average person's workday every day behind the scenes doing YouTube stuff. And that's not including like filming. That's just editing and computer work, about half a workday. So I have no problems with that. I have no problems with things to keep my mind busy. It's just I struggle with my, quote, work day when I'm sitting out somewhere for 5 days straight. It's like, what do I film? There's nothing more to film. It's just a matter of me finding new ways to film, because my old ways of running around filming are over for till they say we can move around again, which could be never. Where am I? I'm in my van, hiding out from the rest of the world. I think I missed some. I'm reading backwards in my comments, so things are a bit. How's my garlic supply? I have no more garlic bread. The zombies haven't come out yet, so. Oh, there is a bread in there. I have none, no more. Because I've been avoiding the grocery stores. I made a huge grocery haul the other day, massive grocery haul, and I'm probably good for at least probably 6 weeks without ever having to go into another grocery store, which is great. Which means, and I ran out of garlic bread the other day, which means, well, either go back, and I don't want to go back into the grocery stores because I just don't feel like being in there right now. People are being weird, so I'm like, I'd rather just avoid it. How to make a marshmallow stick, 15-minute content. You know, but that's the kind of stuff I'm going to have to produce from now on. Hey guys, so welcome to today's video. I'm going to show you guys how to make a stick to roast marshmallows. 15 minutes of me carving a stick. Can you imagine? But when you're sitting still, that's the part I'm struggling with is retraining my brain on how to make content for the channel, because I like to keep my channel somewhat entertaining, not so much on the techie information stuff, because I could literally talk your guys' ears off forever about how to start van life and what this and what that. But you know, my channel has progressed past that. Like, I have all those videos, so if you are new, please go back and hit the playlist, binge watch it all. It's all there. My entire starting my van life with all my trials and errors and all my successes. But yeah, so right now I want to keep filming my day, like what's happening in my day, because if anybody's looking at getting into van life, they're curious about what van life is. And that's where on my channel, it's great because I can show you the day-to-days of what this thing's all about. I saw that all BC parks are closed. How does this affect you? Seems like you visit a lot of parks. I'm not a parks guy. I got no reason to be in a park. You know what I mean? Like, there's been a few like backcountry campgrounds that I found that are like way off the beaten path that I've pulled into, but those are beyond unserviced. Like, they're in shambles. You know what I mean? Like, they've been sitting dead still for a long time. But yeah, like BC has locked down all the parks, all the rest areas, and any protected backcountry land. So what they've listed for backcountry that they've closed down, or any habitat protected areas, any conservation areas, anything like that that's in a protected zone, they've locked down. The reason why they did that, though, So the reason why they just made that announcement is because this is the long weekend, and I have seen an influx of campers and people that are from their sticks and bricks that have got their big trailers out and their quads, and they're all taking off because they can't go camping right now because of the long weekend. So they're all going to take off into the backcountry, and that's why they shut down the backcountry in those areas, is to keep the locals out of it. You know what I mean? Sure, it does affect us, but that's why I'm just avoiding any movement at all until after the long weekend's done before I poke my nose in any backcountry area. So right now I'm just kind of hibernating in this little town, staying inside my van. But that's why they shut down the back roads, and it makes total sense because all the locals here, I can see them all jumping in their trucks and they're all taking off and going. I've passed like tour bus style buses. This guy holding the big steering wheel, driving his like $150,000 freaking home on vacation. But what the hell is my text tone? It's a minion, you know, from Despicable Me. It's a minion. It says hello. John asked me, how's my Canon camera doing? I'm not using it, actually. It doesn't yield a very good video image. It's a bit more of a pain in the ass to set up and use. So for my style of producing YouTube videos, I just haven't. I've picked it up a few times and started snapping some actual photos. Snapping some photos. Hey, where are we here? Hold on, guys. Give me a sec. Justin and Christina's RV van life. I'm going to add you guys as a moderator just because. Hold on, guys. So yeah, you guys are added as a moderator right now. I just seen you guys. I'm like, man, I should add you guys too. I lost track again. See, man, I got some like ADD situation going on where my mind just goes, boom, squirrel, bubbles. Oh, crazy. Chrome, have you got any new tattoos lately? No, I cannot get any tattoos. I was actually booked in to, because the guy that's been doing this arm, I was actually booked in to have him do some more work on it because there's probably 2 more sessions to finish my whole arm. And he canceled because they can't be this close to another person. So the cities have shut down all the tattoo parlors too as well. Cheers from New York, USA. What's up, Jay? John Cretan squirrel in a bubble. Excuse me. This coffee crisp hot chocolate is better when it's thicker. Like all the stuff at the bottom, it's so good. So I got a question. Oh, Jason, thanks for the super chat. Thank you for the quality content. You're an inspiration. Sorry, you're so inspirational and you're so inspirational and relatable. Thanks for the super chat, Jason. Really appreciate it. There I go. Lost my train of thought again. I was going to say something. Damn, I totally forgot. Truckstop Showers, $15 a shower. Yep, I had one the other day. It was cost me $12. My first shower in 2 weeks. I'm going to keep my mouth shut because I don't think that video's come out yet. Hold on. Let me look at my computer here for a sec. Nope, that's tomorrow's video. I got a few videos waiting to come out here. People on my Patreon and YouTube memberships have already seen those videos, mind you, but I have a few of them coming out. One's my truck stop shower video. That's tomorrow. It was supposed to be today's video, but I decided to live stream instead. Have you ever thought about getting a girlfriend to keep you company? Answer to that question is no, because I would rather not fight with somebody on a constant basis because I'm an asshole. Sorry to say that, it's true. No, I've been single for way too long, and that chick would have to be pretty damn amazing for me to change my single mindset. I really like being by myself. I just don't like being disconnected. So that's the big reason why I'm struggling, you know, doing what I'm doing now, trying to stay away from people and in the back country. If I was somewhere that had 1 or 2 bars of cell reception, I would be way less losing my mind. But because when I'm out there, I have no connection to my business here on YouTube, nothing. I can't check on comments. I can't check on the video or look at analytics or anything like that to make sure everything's okay. You know, I'm disconnected 100%. So that's the major problem for me because I'm attached to this thing. This thing is my life. So whether I'm filming on it or checking on YouTube content, it's the business that I run. So when I'm away from it for 3 days, I go damn mental. And somebody asked me, someone's like, hey, I thought you were in the backcountry. How are you still uploading videos every day? So on YouTube, YouTube has a little feature where I could upload, so let's say Friday. So I could upload 3 videos today and schedule one to be released at 10 o'clock on Saturday, 10 o'clock on Sunday, 10 o'clock on Monday. Then I can just leave town and then YouTube just releases those videos at the times I have them scheduled. And then I don't have to be back into town until Tuesday to upload some more content. So that's how I'm still producing content while not being close to towns at all, which is amazing. Like if YouTube didn't have that, times like this would be a lot harder for me because I wouldn't be, I'd have to stick around Wi-Fi connections or a strong cell reception to be able to upload on a daily basis. So that's an amazing little feature that they have. Man, I'm missing so many people's things. I'm such a dick. What's up, Ed? Van and content looking great. Is that you that text me, Ed? Ed, I don't know if you guys remember Ed. He has a really awesome van. Was in one of my videos called the Man Cave Van Tour. Oh, it's cool you guys are still down in Arizona, though. That's awesome, man. Just chilling in the apartment. What a better place to be than to be up here. Let me tell you guys that. At least you guys got, you know, some nicer weather down there. Super cool. Awesome you guys are still watching. I was thinking about you guys the other day. I'm so horrible with messaging people, though. Like usually when someone thinks about somebody, they usually text them, say, hey guys, just checking in. I'm horrible. I just think about them and then in my mind's like, well, that was good enough. And then I move on. Like the only people I ever communicate with are, and this is bad for me though, are those who reach out to me. Like I have a really good new friend now. His name is Andy from Happy Camper Kits, the guy that did my van. And I think about him quite often, but I don't take that step. He does. He'll call me. Yo, what are you doing?
Hello.
Right? But sorry, I just got a text from somebody saying that there's a problem in my comments. Where is this guy? So yeah, for my moderators, when you time out somebody, I can't do anything with them. So creepy old pervert's been timed out. And yeah, because I can't touch them if you've timed them out. As soon as they come out of timeout, I can block them from the channel. So creepy old pervert. You're so. Never mind, I got it. Sorry, guys. I just had to block somebody. I love blocking people, man. It's so satisfying. Is that weird to be satisfied by that? Is this older? Did I already say thank you for this one? Van Life with Gina Payne. You've been an inspiration to my life to live. Read it, Chrome. You've been an inspiration to live life my way. Why did I read all those letters backwards? Thanks to the super chat, Gina. Look at this guy. He's like, this creepy old pervert's like, no one can block me. Yeah, you were just blocked. Peace out. I just did it. All I was waiting for, dumbass, was you to say one more word and you out. I love that stuff. So, hey, guys, my mod them all. It's all good. So, you guys, the problem about having a YouTube channel is moderating all the dickheads that are in your comments. It's actually a full-time job, man. Like, if I spent more time in the comments of every single one of my videos, I wouldn't have any time to produce videos. So I've got my comments so locked down, it's crazy. Like, there's so many words you can't even say in my comments, and those things automatically get blocked. The shirt I'm wearing is "What's up, weirdos?" You like that? My graphic designer he's just a beast, man. He did such a good job on this one. These are all on my merch store if you guys are interested in that stuff. Chrome, will you ever come to Colorado in the future? I don't think they're going to open up those borders ever. So right now, just the thought of doing anything, like, I won't be, because like I'm supposed to be leaving on a huge trip. Like, going to the Yukon is coming up like right now. I should be leaving like right now. And but I'm not. So I'm going to be staying in my province until things change, which from what I understand, the prime minister was talking here yesterday, which is like our president. If you're an American, what's a prime minister? He's like our president. And he was saying that to just accept what's going on in the world right now as our new normal, that things will not be opening up until the end of fall, they figure, or about a year from now. And when I heard that, I'm like, no. So I'm going to be sticking around my province that I was born and raised in for, oh, I love this shit. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. God. You guys are hilarious. Like, he's back. That's all right. His account was just blocked and reported. Man, you guys, it's morning time. I got better things to do and deal with you people. I should get everybody, like, just go to his channel and report it. His name is Creepy Old Pervert. Just go to his channel. Just hit report. And they'll just block anything from that IP address. That's hilarious. Anyway, guys, I don't care about him. Guys, let him comment. I don't care. Just let him. If he pops back in from another account, let him comment. Doesn't affect my day. I'm going to backtrack a little bit. Guys, stop. Can you guys stop talking about him, please? So we can get back to the comments here. Thank you. Sister Sherry Travels, #single life. I just scrolled way back now. I enjoy my time alone and being single. I don't know if I could adapt to having a travel companion or a partner. I don't think. I think me and the girl would butt heads way too much. I'm a get up and go kind of person, and I've still yet in my life to meet a girl. Maybe I choose the wrong kind of girls, but is ever ready to go when I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? Like, I always get, cool, can you give me half an hour? I'm like, no. Well, I guess maybe it might be different. If we both lived in my van or lived in a van, I could just go. She could just do her makeup in the back, and I'm just going to go adventure. I guess that would be totally different. Because before, you'd have to wait for them before you could leave the house, where in a van, you actually just take the house with you. Huh. Never thought of it that way. That's funny, though, because you're like, yep, okay, we're going to go, babe. And just take off. Now you got me thinking. Maybe I should add a girlfriend in my van. Nah, I'm okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just thinking about that. I'm like, man, could you imagine a girlfriend on my channel? That would be like the weirdest thing ever. Babe. Oh my God, that just annoys me just thinking about that. That's bad, right? You know, you've been single for way too long when just the thought of that is like, yeah, no. But I'm sure one day in the future, there's going to be one girl that's going to rock everything. And then all of a sudden, Chromie's going to be like, not yet. It's just a sad thought to think about that. See what happens. James Sherman, you said it best. No girlfriend, just videos. You got that right. Yeah, you know, and I've heard. I turned on the radio the other day just to catch up on what's going on in the world, and they were talking about a lot about how companionship is so important right now. How having a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or a husband or a wife is so important right now. And I was just like, I don't agree with what you're saying, because they're all like, right now is the time you need people. And like I think they went about that whole topic a little bit wrong, because I think in that topic, the most important thing in the world right now is taking care of you, putting you in the right center. Because if you can get comfortable in your own skin and get comfortable with who you are and being who you are and existing within yourself, that's when the world changes, right? But they were like, you know, now's the time, you know, like, you know, if you have a fresh relationship, now's the time to take it to the next level. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Yeah, I don't know. I think life's way better when you know this person. These van lifers, thanks to the super chat. Oh, I love the sticker. Nobody sent me that sticker yet before. That's a cool one. Thank you. I really appreciate that. If I had two Jackery 1000s, could I run my rig without all the wiring? One solar panel for each. Switch out the Jackery as necessary. Okay, guys, look. Those 1000s are freaking expensive. You know what I mean? If you have those kind of power needs already, I think you guys should get a deep cycle battery charging from your alternator once. Do you know what I mean? Especially if you want to run two of them. Now you're already looking at $2,000 in batteries. 2,000. Like at that point, you guys are better to buy yourself like a small starter solar kit, just like from Renogy or something like that. Buy yourself a AGM deep cycle battery for $200 and be done with it. Like, that's a lot, man. Like to buy two of those is a heavy investment. I'm a big fan under my bed, and I have all their batteries because I'm working with them on a monthly contract, but I only use the 240. The little 240 is the bomb. That's the great one. And I have a lady that's on my Patreon that I met at my summer gathering this year that has two Explorer 240s, and she rotates them just like you were saying about the 1000s. Her Jackery runs her fridge. Say she's in like the States, so she's like around sunshine all the time. So she's like, when she's parked, she leaves one solar panel out that charges her one Jackery outside during the day. Then she comes back inside, swaps the batteries over, and then that thing runs the fridge for the next day, while the other one's outside being charged during the day. But if you got those kind of huge power needs, I think you guys should seriously be looking at doing a simple, small, basic solar setup, because it's cheaper, more affordable, and you get more power out of the deal. Right? Those Jackeries are great. Like if you just said, hey, I want to buy one to run my van, yeah, I understand that. But when you want to buy two and two solar panels, that becomes a lot. Like even me and my van, I don't even have the power needs in my van for one Jackery battery, let alone needing two. So yeah. Sorry, I missed it. Hey, Van Travel. Yeah, so it's Van Travel Sunshine that does that. Then you. Sorry, Van Travel Sunshine. I can't find your comment. Oh, where did it go here? I think I just found it. Oh, I thought she made a comment about her batteries. Krusty 1027. Thanks for the super chat. Very, very appreciated. So yeah, on the note, well, sorry guys, I just kicked the desk. On the note of power, if you guys don't live in a van now and you guys are still planning, you guys will realize real quick that your planning for power is just way beyond what you need. A lot of people are like, well, I have to have a microwave. No, you don't. Everybody's like, well, I need one. No, you don't. Like, I can still make pizza pops on my frying pan, right? I don't need a microwave. It's not necessary. You will slowly figure things out in the van without those luxury necessities. So hold on. She just made a comment on it. Where'd it go here? Hey, all you weirdos. They do work great, the 240s. So yeah, and van travel fridges. And yeah, she runs it off for a little Explorer 240. Like, I think those bigger batteries, the 500, I get it. At the 1000, I get it if you got money and you have anything that's pulling higher wattage. But other than that, guys, those smaller batteries were great. And when you're getting into the van, just start with the simple stuff. Like I keep telling everybody that little battery of mine, the little 240, I couldn't live without it. Like, if Jackery canceled my contract with them, I'd be giving away my Jackery 1000 would go to one of you guys, and also my Jackery 500 would go to one of you guys, because I don't want it. I don't want them. I don't need them. But that little battery, I think if you bought that little battery, why am I talking about Jackery right now? Jackery's not paying me for this right now. But yeah, sorry guys, but I should finish my story here. I think everybody needs that little battery. It's such a cool little battery, and I use it even though I got solar in my van now and a deep cycle battery in my van now. I still use that little bugger outside every sunny day. That thing's outside with me. Jackeries are not waterproof or water resistant. Why would you put a battery outside in the rain anyway? That just doesn't make sense for anything. Dro Solo bought the 1000 and love it. Yeah, they're good batteries, man. Like, because they're all the same. The 240, 500, they're all the same battery, all of them. They're just like bigger than others. They're a great product, man. And everybody I know that has one has freaking just preached about it. Scott Blade, and see Scott Blade just said, and I love how Scott said this. I consider the 240 a luxury, and that is true, because when you first move into a van, any power is a luxury. You don't need that stuff to start out with. I started out with no portable batteries at all, and I survived like 6 months in my van before I had any kind of a power source. I was charging off my starter battery just while I drove. What made choose? I don't understand what that says. Matt Vanner says 240 is crucial, just like my dog. Scott, any condensation issues noticed over time? This topic gets overblown. You got that right. Man, like, no condensation problems. None. I had a tiny bit of moisture underneath my bed that gave me a few tiny little mold spots on the wood, but I also got the flu. I was stuck in my van for 5 days. I was waking up in cold sweats. It was winter time, so my heater was on. All the doors were shut. It was a gross mess inside of my van at the time. Like, I was only going out to take the dog for a quick pee, and then I was back in bed all day. It was miserable. That's the only time. So condensation is a problem for those who don't get out of their van. And I know lots of van dwellers that stay cooped up. My suggestion is you'll never have a condensation problem ever in your van if you don't live stream. My doors would be open right here where I am right now. It's beautiful outside today. But yeah, I mean, like, condensation is just like, it's caused from like keeping things closed. It needs movement. It needs air, and not so much ventilation either. Because I lived 1 year without my roof vent. 1 year without it. And I survived it. No major problems, no condensation issues, nothing. No mold issues except for when I was like got the flu. But the key is just ventilation, and whether it comes from you having a couple of windows and stuff open, or it comes from you just leaving your doors of your van open all the damn time. And that was me. Like if you go back and watch the first year of my van life, my van doors were open in just about every single video. But yeah, no major issues, and I think it does get overblown. Is it Theresa, or is it Teresa? Thanks for the super chat. Love the kitty cat. That's awesome. Where's the bulldog? Mr. Cruzy Bear is sitting in the front seat looking out the side window. Cruzy! Cruz! Hey! Cruzy! He's the guy not listening to you, Dad. Screw you. So yeah, another thing too is like, I mean, inside of a van, besides having the roof fan, which I don't turn on, my roof fan just stays open all the time. I have a fan back there that circulates the air in here, and that is a dead necessity. Some kind of a way to move air around the inside of your van is a definite must. I turn that little bugger on all the time when I go to bed, and it's just, or even like last night, I woke up and I was a bit uncomfortable. It was a bit warm outside last night, so I turned the fan on. It was like, just the breeze on the face. Probably one of the top 5 things I've ever added to my van is that fan. And then there's all sorts of cool little fans that you guys can buy. I just like that one myself, but those are a little bit pricey too as well. Urban Explorer, how's the lockdown in Canada? It's different province by province. So the province, oh no, this is itchy. The province that I live in right now is doing pretty good. It's doing fine. Like they've restricted any unnecessary travel, like everybody that's driving by right now in their big campers going camping. That's the stuff that they don't want to see. But otherwise, it's been pretty good in the province of BC. We don't have a ton of cases compared to the rest of Canada. I think they said the other day on their news thing that there's they only have 132 people in the hospitals in my province with it. So, which if you look at the broad spectrum, that's really not that many, 132. But so far it's doing pretty good. I don't like watch a lot of the news stuff. Man, I hate this stuff, like blocking people all the time. It's so annoying. It's fun, but when they keep repeating, it gets annoying. Is it Josephine? Love that. Josephine, thank you so much for the super chat. Love the sticker, man. This is the second time I've ever got that sticker from anybody. Super cool. Thanks for the super chat, man. That's appreciated. Stuff like that goes a long way. Especially right now, man. Like these stuff like that goes a long way with us right now, because as this progresses, the YouTube ad revenue is starting to get a little bit on the sketchy side, and I'm not sure where that's going to go at the end of all this. So the love from you guys are pretty great right now. BC, our province is also shut down. All province parks and backcountry. Yeah, we talked about that at the beginning of this live stream. So far, that stuff doesn't affect me because, I mean, I'm not traveling. I'm staying put in one area, and I'm also staying away from all of those backcountry zones that they're talking about. The backcountry that they've locked down are protected areas, conservation areas, wildlife protected area, whatever they're like, wildlife, whatever areas. Because some of the back roads around here have signs on it saying that this is a nature or a wildlife protected area or a nature protected area. Those are the areas that they're shutting down. But they did that because the locals right now on the long weekend are traveling. That's why they made that announcement on the 8th, because the 9th, 10th, 11th, or it's going to be like 12th are going to be their vacation times, right? Doxy, thank you. Thanks for the sticker and the super chat. Super awesome. Love that emoji. Desmond, thank you so much for the super chat as well too. British Bulldog for UK shirts. Ooh. I like that idea. Yeah, I'll bring up those topics whenever I make the new Weirdos Unite stuff for the UK and Australia. I'll bring it up with my audience for those people in that area to help me with the design. So like with the USA Weirdos Unite one that we just released on my store, I took to my Patreon and my YouTube memberships to find out from my American supporters what they would like to see on a USA version of the Weirdos Unite shirt. And I'll do that with the other ones because I don't know anything about like the UK. I wouldn't have no idea what to put on it, or for Australia, I would have no clue either. The American was a bit easier because they're like our neighbors, but what's up, Edward? Nice to see you in here, man. I love it when people here all around the world. Super rad, man. And you know what? As much as this time is a weird time for everybody, I really enjoy that there's more people online. There's more people like on all the creative platforms, right? Like I just think it's super rad. Oh, did I miss another one here? Hold on. Tracy, thank you so much for the super chat, Tracy. I missed that one. Sometimes when my feed resets, it blasts through them all and I miss them. Thank you. Oh crap, here we go again. You guys are so sweet. Prismord. Is that Prismord? Thanks for the super chat, Prismord. Robert Dean, thank you so much. Number one fan like that. Sandy McAfee. Thank you so damn much. Thanks for being, I love the sticker. Thanks for being you. That's totally me with a mirror, and I'm kind of pear-shaped right now too. Guys, I seriously appreciate the love, man. You guys have no clue. Like this weird hug for everybody. Okay, Chrome, that's a bit weird. Dodd, stop touching me. Guys, I really appreciate the super chats a lot. Man, I want another hot chocolate. I'm hungry. I should have ate before I did this live stream. I ran into a few other van dwellers the other day around here, and thankfully I haven't been seeing very many of them, which is really great. So it's been nice to not be in an area where they're all kind of coming out to, so which is really awesome. I'm slowly trying to like keep myself secluded as much as I can from people. But it was awesome. We got a huge parade of check it out. There was like probably 25 of them. It was awesome last night. Look at them all. Look at that. How wicked, right? So in the province that I'm in the province of BC, what they're doing province-wide is at 7 p.m. every night, like downtown Vancouver, people are all over their patios and they're screaming and hooting and hollering, and even the small towns, they're getting all the police and fire department all together, and they just parade downtown and drive by the hospitals. They drive by the grocery stores, stuff like that, where the essential workers are. So the province, what they're doing is they're doing that at 7 p.m. because for the hospitals, that's their shift change out here. They're doing that to thank all the essential workers in like all the industries where they're working for doing what they're doing. And it's pretty cool. That was just pretty wild last night to see that many fire trucks. There was the conservation officers. There was the BC Parks guys, search and rescue, little fire departments from all around here, all rode up together. And it was awesome because right where my van was parked, they came into the parking lot behind me. Let me show you. Into the parking lot behind me. Where is it here? Sorry, guys. 1 sec. And then they came around the side of my van. They went all around us. It was awesome. So good. CRUZ didn't like it. Stop at all. He was just like boop in the back of the van, like, nope. He doesn't do loud noises very well. But it was a really, really cool moment. Lisa Chard, thank you so much for the super chat. BK, thank you for the mystery drink. I'll drink to that. Annie Miller, love the kitty, super sweet. Thanks for the support. But yeah, I don't know if they're all doing that kind of stuff in your area, but it is pretty damn amazing to see that kind of stuff. It's just super cool. How is my family doing during this time? If you do not mind mentioning it. My mom's doing good. My daughter's probably going to cut her mom up in a million pieces and put her in the freezer. I'm pretty sure my daughter's at the wit's limit with that. Sorry to word it like that. But I called my daughter the other day. She's like, hi. And I'm like, hey, did you kill your mom yet? She's like, nope. I'm like, just checking in. Make sure you're not cutting her up into a million pieces and stuffing her in the freezer. She's like, no, not yet. But yeah, no, family's doing pretty good. My daughter's losing her mind because she would love to go out and see her friends, but she's not allowed to. So, but they've been doing okay over there. And my mom, on the other hand, hasn't been outside at all. She hasn't seen anybody at all. She's getting food and stuff delivered to her. And other than that, my mom's just watching all the madness on TV. So it hasn't really affected her life at all anyway. So, and it's nice that she hasn't been around people. So yeah, which is great. I mean, my mom's also, she's in a wheelchair too. So she doesn't move around a lot. She doesn't need to drive anywhere. She can't. So other than that, no, everybody in my family I know is doing pretty good. They're all just kind of just like hunkering down and doing their thing. How does my back hold up not being able to stand up? I'm considering getting an E250. Oh, I'm jealous with a Quigley 4x4. Jealous. Having the low roof is not a game changer. I can sit up in my van. If this wasn't here, like this 1 inch of roof, I'd be able to sit right up. Or if I drop my bed down a little bit, which I can't because the bins I chose doesn't allow me for that drop. But it's not a deal breaker because I don't hibernate in my van. I have been lately, or if, when I'm in towns, I haven't left my van at all. But the low roof's not a deal breaker. Sure, do I wish I had a stand up? Absolutely, I do wish that. Of course I do. But it's not a deal breaker. Right? And besides, if you're going to buy something nice like that with a Quigley 4x4 drive conversion in it, and then you can add a high top down the line later anyway, right? You already have a van that's worthy of spending the $5,000 to get a high top on it. My van, on the other hand, is not. My van's got a lot of underlying rust, and I don't know if I want to put $5,000 into it. The Wayward Kender? Is that what this is? The Wayward Kender. Thanks for the super chat. Living vicariously through you and others. See, and that, thank you, by the way. And that's what I say about YouTube creators being so important right now, being so vital to sharing our lives, because my life by default is outside and there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do but put myself somewhere where I feel right. And where I feel right now is away from towns, away from cities, in the backcountry, by myself, not around people. So that's why I think YouTubers are so vital right now, to keep sharing what's going on in their lives, because some of us, by default, we have to be here. I don't have another choice. Like, there's nowhere else I can go. That's why I've chose to just stay away from towns as much as I can anyway, because I do have to come back usually every 3 or 4 days and upload some more videos, and I can take back off again. But when I come to town, I don't need supplies. I'm loaded. So I just kind of pull up and upload a video and then leave. Rebecca Johnson, thank you so much for the super chat and the kitty sticker. That's rad. The Grumpy Sailor, thank you so much. Man, you guys are so great right now. Definitely means a lot, you guys. The Urban Explorer, can I fit a pop top like you have? Yes, I can. And you know, like I said, if my van didn't have so much underlying rust underneath it, like, because you don't see a lot of it, we did some cosmetic work, but when you pull out that welding that we did and you see what's actually happening, that's all going to come through in a few years. And I don't want to invest that much money into stuff like this, like a pop top or a high top, if my van's just going to rot itself out in 3 years anyway. So I'm just going to ride out the 3 years or 4 years or 5 years or whatever this van's going to last me. I'm going to ride it out. And when that time comes, I'm going to build my dream permanent home, which will probably be another one of these vans. As of right now, I'm still a huge fan. But yeah, and then at that point, I'll build my dream home, which will have like either like fully jacked up and kitted out, 2-wheel drive, like I'll just lift it, put the winch on it, or I'll buy one with a 4-wheel drive conversion, or I'll do the 4-wheel drive conversion, put a high top on it. But that's down the line, man. Right now, this van is still just does the job. What more do I need? A place to sleep, a place to be creative and do some office work, and a vehicle that's running. Ideally, in van life, that's all you need. And if I want to stand up, I just go outside. And here's another way to think about a high top. Like, Ross, thanks for the super chat, Ross. You guys are great today. Another way to think about a high top is think about you right now. Are you standing up right now? Are you? Are you guys all standing watching this live stream? No, you guys are at home sitting, without a doubt. You're sitting somewhere. And I know when I used to come home from work, from my day job, I'd come home, I'd sit down at my studio desk with my nice big monitors, my big like sampling keyboard, and that was my office space that I could voice over my DJ mixes or produce the radio show that I used to. I was sitting. Everything I needed was at a sitting desk. I'd get up, go to the kitchen and grab something. I'd come back and sit at my studio desk. Or when I was done at my studio desk, I'd stand up, walk to my bedroom and lie down. So technically, it was only moving from those spaces where I was sitting. I go to the bathroom, I sit and take a, you know what? Not a pee. I don't sit when I pee. I'm not that kind of guy. But you know what I mean? Like, you spend a lot of time in your home. I know a majority, not everybody, but a majority of people spend a lot of time in their homes sitting or lying down or slouched over on the couch. You know what I mean? So think about that when it comes to your van. Like, if that's going to be your deal breaker on starting or not, you know what I mean? If you find a good van that you can upgrade that later, it's so worth it to just start the lifestyle. Like, I would rather, like, if I was waiting to afford a high top before starting, but I knew I could live in the van for 6 months and then just convert the high top myself, I would rather live that 6 months of an amazing van life than to wait 6 more months and pay rent for that 6 months just to afford that other van. You know what I mean? I think you miss out on 6 months of the lifestyle. And right now, I think if anything, this time is teaching us that, holy shit, man, savor every moment you have. You know, I don't take a lot of things for granted. Matt Vanner, I'm home getting fatter by the minute, regardless of sitting or standing. True that. I've done a lot of just eating because, you know, how many of you guys have done the same thing where you just eat because you eat? It's boredom. I'm opening up my cooler. I'm like, why am I opening up my cooler? What am I doing? Why am I making a bowl of cereal when I just ate breakfast like a half an hour ago? What am I doing? But it's like, I don't. This is the boredom. It's the mind's like, well, what am I going to do now? Well, let's go see what there is for food in the fridge. And I open up my cooler and I'm like, what's in here? I'm like, oh, nut milk. And I look up and there's my cereal. I'm like, great, mini wheats. I have fake mini wheats, not the real mini wheats. Yeah, eating is fun. You got that right. Joe says, "What? What do you mean you? What do you mean you don't sit when you pee?" No, I don't. Grilled cheese and bacon. I've made grilled cheese sandwiches, but I don't keep meat in my van. Stuff like that just goes bad too fast, and I don't. I've never been one to keep meat in the van. I've bought bacon before, but I don't keep meat in my van. I've been eating a lot of bread stuff lately and a lot of canned soup stuff, and my fruit and vegetables have been on the minimum. Like right now I have probably about 5 bananas left. Looks like 3 of them need to be eaten today before they go bad. But the fruit front and vegetable front has definitely been on the low, because when you stockpile your food in your van, your fruit and vegetables last a week and then they're done. The only thing I do have apples here, which seem to be lasting longer than everything else. But that's the problem with stockpiling and avoiding grocery stores, is that a lot of the stuff that you are buying, you know, health-wise expires. You have to go pick up more like every single week in order to stay on top of that. So I've been eating, there's been a lot of like soups and canned things, and like right now I've been hooked on, whoa, my laptop's dying. A lot of that, I bought like so many of those that hot Thai soups you've seen in a few of my videos. Big fan of those lately. I'm pretty sure I bought enough of them that I'll be sick and tired of eating them by the time those things are over. John Morris, thanks for the super chat, John. Oh, is that John? Hey, buddy, from your friend ProMaster John. That's how I know you as. Nice to have you on the stream, buddy. Thanks for the love. It's cool to see. Hopefully you're doing okay over there on the island. Hello. My phone always says hi to me all the damn time. So good. Man, our live streams have been really good lately, man. We've been bouncing like 600 people, this is the most live streams I've done in a very long time. Like I used to do them once a week, and now I'm trying to do them more often because it's communication for me. So this thing here, believe it or not, solves a lot for me. So like streaming with you guys is keeping me sane right now. So thank you guys very much. You know, because producing videos and stuff like that and talking to the camera is really great. It's nice to be able to be expressive and kind of get my thoughts and feelings out and show you guys what's going on in my day. But this is a pure interaction. I just wish all of these little comments were little live videos. One thing I have noticed, though, is that my alcohol consumption has been up. That's very uncommon for me. Uncommon? Not common? Uncommon. Yeah, uncommon. It's definitely been up. And so, like, normally I'd put a 6-pack in my cooler and it would be there for a month. But lately I find I've been doing like a couple beers a day. Like, I didn't drink any beer yesterday, but I did have 2 shots of tequila yesterday. But I found that my alcohol consumption is up from normal. I don't drink a lot because I find if I have more than 3 drinks, my next morning is foggy and I don't like that foggy feeling. But normally I'd have a few drinks in a week. Now I've been having them like a day because I'm not going anywhere. I'm not driving anywhere. I've been parked still. So, yeah, man, that part of things have been up a little bit. And I just think it's just like yesterday was a hot summer day. So I'm like, yeah, a shot of tequila would be great. Had a shot of tequila and a couple hours later, I'm like, let's have another one. But that part of me has definitely been on the increase. And I think I see that a lot lately with a lot of people too. That's a good question. So Regan just asked, any laws on drinking in your van? Yes, drinking in your van is against the law, period. So because your van is still considered a van. It's a motor vehicle, no different than the car that just drove by my van now, or whatever that was that drove by. It's the same. So the only difference is, I'm sure different countries are going to be a little bit different and different provinces might be different, but a lot of that comes down to the discretion of the officer in a situation. So if you screwed up, if you drink and drove, you're screwed anyway. But if I were to just say be parked where I am right now and late tonight and I was sleeping here, I had myself a couple of beers while I was watching a movie or whatever I was doing, and a police officer came and knocked on my van. I'm just throwing out a hypothetical scenario. In that situation, it's in his discretion to either put the hammer down and because you're drinking in a motor vehicle, not allowed. But in the most part, I think here anyway, police are pretty understanding. You know what I mean? Like they understand that people live in their vehicles. It's very common out here. You see it all the time. So I think at that point, the guys are like, hey, you know, where's your keys? And my keys are in the back over here. They're like, you know, driving it all tonight. Like, I'm not plastered in this scenario. For the most part, the guys are going to say, hey, awesome. Okay, well, great. So, you know, if I drive by later and this van is gone, we're going to have a problem, right? So, and the reason why I say that is because I have a police officer, I don't know if he's still around, if he's watching this, what's up, buddy, that watches my channel, and he's come out to a few of my meetups, pulled in his cop car at my gathering. So if anybody was at my summer gathering, not last summer, the summer before, you'll met him. He drove in his cop car right by all of us. There was like 50 vans at the beach at that time, at my gathering, and the cop pulled in, and the first time I met him, and he was like, don't miss a single video. I'm like, shut up. I'm like, what was the last video you watched? And he goes, it wasn't a video. You were actually live streaming, sitting in your van. And I know where your van was. And you were drinking rum and eggnog. I'm like, oh, no. And he's like, that's all right, man. I know you don't drive. I know that's where you stay after your live streams because this is my little neighborhood. And yeah, see, like cops, they understand. I know not every area. I know I hear a lot of the people from my USA saying that they power trip down there. I don't know. I don't live there. I just go by what you guys say. But here, you know, that sometimes they're pretty easy. They understand this is your home. And I'm not slurring drunk. If you've had a few beers, a lot of times like, hey, man, if I see that van move tonight, you're in trouble. So, right? But ideally, you're not supposed to drink in your vehicle. So I won't park on a city street here in town and drink. I'll do that when I'm out of town or in the backcountry or parked somewhere where I know I'm away from people and not being any problem at all. But you just got to be cautious, very, very cautious about that. So George says, I'm always respectful of the police who stop me. It doesn't hurt. That's right. And, you know, like, for the most part, they're really, really good. Like, I've never had a problem. And I've spoken to cops in parking lots with my doors wide open. Never had a problem. I had a police officer. I was editing a video. This is when I first got into my van. I was sitting at a parking lot at a boat marina. I was the only one in the parking lot. And I was getting Wi-Fi from the bait shop or whatever it was at the boat marina. And I guess the cop pulled up the street, and I seen him pull up. He stopped at the entranceway. He seen my face glowing in my van, so he kind of just pulled up and shined his little light on it, rolled down my window, and he's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm actually editing a video and I was super pumped. I'm like, I'm editing a video. I got Wi-Fi from one of the businesses here, and he's like, huh, who's got Wi-Fi here? And I'm like, oh, the bait shop. He's like, I didn't know that. And he's like, editing a video. A video for what? And I said, I have a YouTube channel. I mean, I'm just, you know, getting some Wi-Fi and just working on some video stuff. And he's like, oh, what's your channel about? I'm like, van life. I live in my van. And he's like, oh man. And then he got out of his car and he just started talking to me about his 2 years he lived in his Westie. And this is in a small town, and he went off about it. But it's just the cops are just, I find here anyway, they're normal people. You know what I mean? Normal people living a normal life, just working a job. And when you're real with them, they're usually quite real back. I've never had an issue. But I also know people from the US that have a different tone when it comes to them. But I don't know anything about that stuff. I just know what I know here. Hey, U-Haul Brian, what's up, man? How you doing? I love the name, Brian. Good name. Thanks for the super chat, bro. Really appreciate that. Sorry, guys, I'm just reading some stuff here. I'm like way behind on messages and stuff. 630 people. This might be a record for how many people are on one of my live streams. Oh, yeah. By the way, hit subscribe, guys. We're this close to being at 65,000 subscribers. That's insane. Last I looked this morning, we were just shy. I'm going to check on my phone here. We were just shy of 65,000. And I was like, freaking out just to see that number. That was crazy. All right, I'm going to go check it out. What are we at? What are we at? What are we at? What are we at? Why don't you tell me, where are my subscribers? Come on, dashboard. Just about 64,966 subscribers. Borderlining flipping that. We'll probably be at 65,000 by tomorrow. Let's hope. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Just because that number is cool when it goes up. I promise you won't get notifications every day that I upload videos. Oh, wait, hold on a second. You probably will. My bad. Robin, do I get to Vancouver Island at all? I spent like tons of time last year filming on Vancouver Island. That was my go-to area to go because when I see my daughter every other weekend, I take off for 2 weeks, come back for a day. Take off for 2 weeks, come back for a day. I spent a huge chunk of the first year of my van life on Vancouver Island. Definitely a very big fan, but I've explored a lot of that island. So like the draw for me to go back isn't always there. One of my best friends lives over there and he nags him for me to come over there all the time. So, yeah, so one of these days I'll get back over there, but right now the whole moving around thing is not going to happen. As much as I would love to be, you know, hide out on Vancouver Island for a while, be a great place to hide out in. I just don't want the travel right now. Not yet anyway. Maybe when things start to be calm down a little bit, maybe, but as of right now, I'm sticking pretty still. Karen, thank you so much for the super chat. I got a Jackknife 500 from your site. Stuck home now. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hope you like that little Jackery battery, man. I like those batteries. It's so funny because as soon as I stopped live streaming, everybody was like, I get all these messages. Oh, I just missed it. I just missed it. I used to do 3-hour-long live streams. They were insane. That's a long time to keep talking. By the time I get off them, my brain's just like, oh, I'm done. You know what I mean? That's a lot of time to keep being like hyper interactive. It's not like you get to hang out with like a couple of friends where you can sit back and just listen to somebody tell a story and just listen and then put your input in every once in a while. And then when it comes around, you're like, now you can tell a story. In this scenario, it's just like me on like fire all the time, trying to keep up with things, trying to keep somewhat of a conversation going. So at least on the replay, this isn't like, you guys ever watch replay live streams where the people just do that the whole time? Doing that now. So that's why sometimes, you know, in a live stream, to just bounce through everybody's questions, I can just grab one and go with it. Just, it's the only way to keep these replays normal. You know what I mean? Did I miss somebody here? Sorry, I just read a comment. Somebody just subscribed to CRUZ's YouTube channel. I got a notification. I got to shut those off. So on my channel, I don't get notified when someone subscribes, but on CRUZ's channel, I get that notification every damn time. I got to go in there and shut it off. Teresa, thank you for the super chat. Hey, buddy, big hugs for CRUZ. Great. Thanks. Always. I like that. Hey, buddy, big hugs for CRUZ. Viewer from West Virginia, enjoying the chat time. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Jeffrey's mom, Dawn Burton. Jeffrey's mom, I like that. Jeffrey's mom. I was looking forward to hitting the road in January, right? And that's the crappy thing. Is I know a lot of people who just finished their vans and they were ready to embark off in this crazy adventure. And then all of a sudden this pandemic hits. Now their van life journeys are just on the tipping point. They don't know what to do. Penny, thank you so much for the super chat. I enjoy the videos on my lunch break. Super rad. Thank you for being my entertainment. You're very, very welcome. Thank you so much for the super chats, you guys. Sandra, thank you for the super chat and the sticker. What's the sticker say? Number 1. Super cute. I like those little stickers. They're so fun. I appreciate the support. Show us my shirt. Oh, there we go. It's my shirt. That was an easy question to answer. That wasn't an answer. That was more of a demand. Show us your shirt. Should I be live streaming like this from now on so you guys don't get are we gonna see CRUZ today? Hold on. Are we gonna see CRUZ today? Yeah, I showed CRUZ the beginning of the video. He's in the front seat. CRUZ! He's not listening to me. I tried that earlier. He's just like, shut up, Dad. Anybody logging onto my live stream right now is like, what's this guy doing? Okay, I can't do that. Can't breathe anymore. Cargo rack came in yesterday. I want to put roof bins on my roof. I would like to get rid of my metal rusty roof rack on the back. And those Rhino racks I bought were super, super good. I bought them from a company. I'm going to write this down. I'm going to double. I don't know if it's .ca or .com, but they're called Hitchweb. I just put it in there. That's where I bought my Rhino rack from. They're a Canadian company, really great company. But I'm thinking about getting rid of my metal one in the back sometime in the future and putting those aluminum Rhino rack ones all the way down because they're aluminum, which means no rust. And that is key, is no rust. Because those metal ones back there are already rusting, and rust dripping on painted roof will turn into rust dripping on rusted roof. And I don't want that to happen. But yeah, I mean, Grumpy Old Van, thanks for the super chat. I'm heading off into the woods soon, away from nuts. Thanks for the super chat, man. Really appreciate that, bro. And getting out of town is probably a good idea. Being in the Toronto area, man, that's busy, busy, busy. KJM, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. KJM Curdy 26. Thank you for the super chat. Keep smiling, and hello from Connecticut and California. Thank you for the love. I appreciate that. Paint the white racks black. Nope, I am not going to do anything with those racks because they're sturdily built, but they're rusting, and I shouldn't have to paint something. So here's the way to put it. So they're metal. So no matter if I paint them, they're going to rust later. Without a doubt, no matter what you do, they're going to rust on a continual basis. You know what I mean? They're not going to stop rusting. And so I would rather take them off, make the company reimburse me for it because I already messaged them and I was pissed because they started to rust a week after they went up. And buy myself a roof rack that's aluminum and is not going to rust. Like the Rhino rack I bought, there were aluminum and some really sturdy grade plastic that clamps onto the rails. They're hardcore. They're really, really, really good. Like extremely pleased with them. Where that back rack, I was disappointed in the first week. I was like, these are garbage, man. So yeah, my suggestion, if you guys are going to do roof racks on your van, do not put metal on your roof. Don't. Tenacious Terry, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate that. Yeah, it just kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? And that's why you always see anybody that do the big 4-wheel drive conversions on these kind of vans. They all buy aluminum everything, aluminum roof racks, aluminum bumpers, aluminum ladders, because aluminum is not going to destroy your van at the end of the day. And it's your home, right? So I said Rhino rack. Yeah, that's the name of the brand that I used for my rack. I got mine at hitchweb.com or hitch something. Yeah, it's hitchweb. And it came super fast, man. They were really great to deal with. Really, really good. I'm thinking about getting a Pro. This isn't me saying this. This is Kathy. I'm thinking about getting a ProMaster. Any thoughts? It's just me, and I want to travel all over the States. Kathy, buy whatever you feel is right to you. That's my only suggestion. Because everybody out there is going to have a different opinion on what you should buy. You buy what feels right to you. If a ProMaster is on your mind, get the ProMaster. If that's where you want to go, I know people that love their ProMasters, but the Chevy dudes are going to shit all over the Dodge dudes. So the ProMaster, bang for the buck, is going to give you the most square footage, though. They're the widest, and like the less curved at the tops, you're going to get a lot more storage space. But just buy what you feel is right? Like I myself, I'm not a ProMaster guy. I could be, maybe. I've seen a few ProMasters that shocked me. They were like, oh, damn, that looks hot. Just buy what feels right to you. My only suggestion to anybody. Like the right van to buy is the one that the inside of you says, that's the one. Diane, thank you so much for the super chat. Very appreciated. Hold on, let's see if I can get CRUZ. CRUZ! CRUZ! Sorry, I muted it by accident. My bad. So this whole time I've been calling CRUZ and he hasn't been answering me. Look where he is. CRUZ! I thought he was in the front seat. CRUZ! Hold on, I'm going to throw you guys down on the floor. Hey! 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 CRUZ! Hello? 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 Think I want to talk to you, buddy? CRUZ! These guys want to say hi to you, buddy. Say hi to your fans. You want to put your tongue away. Yeah? He's mad at me. He's like, why'd you wake me up? Did you wake me up for this? Say hi to everybody. You look completely impressed with me. Hey? People miss you, bro. They're always asking for you. Always. You mad at me? A little bit. Sorry, buddy. Want to go back to bed? You can go back to bed if you want. Sometimes I always wonder what he's saying, and sometimes I think he's like, I need a new house. This guy's a dick. You mad at me? Hey, you mad at me? Hey, you got stuff in your eyeball, buddy. Okay, I'll let you go back to bed. You can go back to bed. Look at that look. He's like, really? You woke me up for that? It's like, I'm done with this guy. Somebody please come rescue me. There you go. Mr. Fancy Pants down there. Pissy Pants. That was funny. I was wondering why he wasn't answering me, and he might have been picking up his head too when I was calling him, but he was in the front seat. Can't believe this, guys. There's like still 600 people on here. Like our live streams prior to all this stuff going on used to be like 300 or 400 people at most. This is great. He'll forgive you if you give him a treat. Yeah, the treats are way up front. I'd have to get away from behind my desk. Justin Moss, that is a question now that I think the government can answer for you. When am I going to travel to the U.S.? Can't. The borders are... So I got an easy out for that question now. I'm like, I can't go anywhere. Kathy, tell me about the Jackery. I have some videos on my channel that cover the Jackery. So if you go to my channel, there is a little search button when you're on my main channel, and you just type in Jackery, and all my Jackery videos should pop up there. Come to the US in the summer. If they open everything up, man, I don't think they're going to be opening anything up for a while. That's a sad thing. US tour 2021. Now you're talking, maybe. How long have you and CRUZ been together? How old am I? Me and CRUZ have been together for about a year now. CRUZ is only a year in, is it April? January, February, March. CRUZ is 1 year and 3 months old. So me and him have been together for about a year now. And I'm 45 years old. Yeah, Cruzy Bear's just a pup. What's my next project? My next project in my van is actually my roof. Because all this stuff that's going on in the world around me right now, I'm trying to be really easy on the money that I spend, because right now the YouTube ad revenue is starting to drop a little bit. Like, I think it's down. I think I looked from last month to this month, my YouTube ad revenue is down 37%. So, but it fluctuates like that every month anyway. So I don't know if it's due to the advertisers and this whole garbage going on, and that's dropping on the YouTube side. So I'm trying to ease up on spending any money, because I don't know where that's going. So my next project, though, is my roof. Because all the stuff that's going on right now, I want my van to be better prepared for the backcountry. And I really would like to stick some exterior lighting on my van, because there's nothing worse than getting out of your van in the middle of the woods nowhere. You can't see a damn thing. It would be nice for me to reach over, boom, click on my porch lights, so it'll just light up the side of everything around the side of my van. So if I have my awning out, it'll just light up everything, right? Or if I want to go to the back of my van, I can just turn the lights on in the back. So I would like to put a big light bar in the front, a small light bar in the back, and 4 little tiny, those little 1-inch cube ones on each side. So if I needed to just like hit the perimeter lights, I just boom, hit all the switches, and my full perimeter of my van lights up. So with everything going on right now, it sure would be nice to have a bit more security on that front. And that would involve me finishing off my roof rack. And I wouldn't mind doing some storage bins up on the roof too, so I can, 1, haul more supplies, and 2, get some of the larger items that are inside of my van out of here and open up some more. Because right now my cupboards are full. And it would be nice right now to take my winter stuff and throw it up there, because I don't need it anymore, right? Then reverse it. So in the summertime, in the wintertime, I'll throw my summer stuff up there. But right now my roof is quite important. Yeah, George, if you've clearly haven't been around my channel for a while, George M, have I ever wanted a 4-wheel drive? Heck yeah, that's my dream. That'll be my next van. Will be a fully properly converted van. Definitely. Definitely big fan. I really want a 4-wheel drive. If not a fully equipped 2-wheel drive, like 6-inch, like another Econoline, not this one, another Econoline, like if I do the 2-wheel drive, I do like the Well-Tech Design 6-inch Baja Grocery Getter kit, which is like a beautiful conversion, but they're also like $3,500 US just for the parts, which is like $5,000 Canadian just for the parts. And is that Anil? You rock, bro. Love your videos. When you feel low, what are you telling yourself to keep going? That's pretty easy. I don't feel low. I had one day in the last couple years, which is the other day, and I put it in a video, where I was just feeling a bit weird about where life is at right now. And I think everybody's struggling with that same tippy feeling inside. But I don't feel low, because I have me, and I love me. So for me right now, well, I unplug my laptop. It's dying, remember? Chrome, keep it plugged in. There we go. So for me, I have I motivate myself quite easily. So for me, I always got me to keep myself going. So, and I got so many great things in my world, I have no reason to be low. You know what I mean? For one, we're breathing, right? For two, we're on this planet. You know what I mean? So we already have great things to feel thankful for every day anyway. So feeling low for me is not something that's in my daily usual. And I think that comes with loving yourself first and foremost. Sorry, guys. I'm just skipping all these, so many people messaging, and I'm missing so many comments. Jason Rhodes, hi from North Carolina. Thank you so much for the super chat. Cheney girl, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. I've watched every video you've put out. That's rad. Super sweet of you, Cheney girl. Thank you so much for the super chat. That was very appreciated. I like your comment a lot. So yeah, you guys, I mean, I know I preach this all the time to you guys, but I'm telling you, go watch my playlist called Binge Watch It All. It'll keep you hella entertained if you guys are stuck at home. Right? Like, there's so many good videos back there, man. I've been watching my older videos. I posted a really, like a 30-minute long video the other day, and you'll see at the end of that video, if you ever made it to the end of that 30-minute video, that I was watching my own old videos. Because when I'm sitting in the backcountry and I have nothing downloaded on my phone, I go back, I plug in my old hard drive with season 1 on it, and I watch my first year of van life. There's some great videos back there. Sandra, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Jay, I sent you a DM on Facebook of a Quigley van conversion with diesel for sale. Super cool. I haven't been on my Facebook in who knows how long. It's probably been 6 months since I've even looked in my DMs on Facebook. It's been a while. Brooklyn, that's rad. Brooklyn English Bulldog. I'm converting my Lincoln Navigator from me and my old English Bulldog. That's super sweet. OBX NC. I'm planning van life soon, just hoping I'll be able to do it now. Yeah, things are a little bit uneasy right now. I mean, so far it hasn't affected me at all. And I'm sure different countries are going to be different for everybody else. And I'm also not in parts of provinces that are heavily affected by what's going on right now. So, you know, BC hasn't locked itself right down yet, where I know places like Ontario are really starting to put the hammer down. But yeah, so far, you know, so far so good out here. But I mean, there's always, like, BC is like 95% crown land, which is public land. So there's a million places. Like, you got to realize, if you're not from Canada, Canada is bigger than the USA in size, and it has 300 million less people, which means we are scattered. like I bet you could take all the people in Canada and ram them in my one province, and there would still be 3/4 of my province left to live in. Like, that's how dispersed we are. Which is really, really great, which means that, you know, out here, there's a lot of places that I can run and hide. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of back areas that I can go out to explore. It's definitely a really good province to live in, for sure. Old Gringo, thank you so much for the red cheese pie and the super chat. Super rad. Pinup Stylist, thanks for the super chat. Use towards whatever you need, like beer. I love that. Super awesome, Pinup Stylist. Thank you very much. Kathy Sween. Anyway, Kathy says that she has so many questions. So, guys, I've been thinking about, and I know you guys have heard this before. A long time ago, I pondered on starting a secondary channel. And lately, that thought has been in my mind like 10 times more than it normally has. And I never pulled the trigger on doing the second channel before because I wasn't sure if I wanted to, but my graphic designer right now is working on a logo for the second channel. And I'm going to be starting, I'm hoping, it's not 100% yet. It's probably at 80%. But I'm going to be starting an information channel. Nothing fancy, just talking and information, discussing all the things that I did at the beginning, right? Because I know a lot of the new people on my channel, they're not going to go back and watch my old videos and learn. Like I tell people to go binge watch my old playlist, and I can see how many numbers of people press play on it. Not very many lately. Like I'll probably, like 10 more people a month will press play on that playlist. So, because there's all that information's 2.5 years ago on my channel, or 2 years ago on my channel. So I've been pondering on starting an information channel just to answer all these brand new questions that pop up by the hundreds every single week. And I don't want to answer them in dedicated videos on my channel because I've already covered that information multiple years ago or a year and a half ago. So bringing that stuff up all the time on a regular makes my vlog and personal real van life channel into a repeat of everything every year, because every winter, same questions. Every summer when it gets warm, same questions all the time. So I would like to start an information channel. I might not post there often, maybe once a week, but when something pops up in a live stream, like that makes a good video for the second channel. That way, when people come onto my channel, I can just be like, hey, great. So you guys asked a question. You guys can go check that out on my second one. I can just keep pumping them over there for the talky stuff, right? These live streams are great for the talky stuff. So if I do them all the time, I won't need a second channel because we can get those little topics covered here. But I like to keep my Vancity Van Life channel real van life. You know what I mean? And as my lifestyle progresses, so is my channel. And if I keep repeating information, it's going to chain me down to not being able to let my channel naturally evolve to wherever it goes. So who knows? This channel might be a 4-wheel drive channel 5 years from now. The whole van life thing might be gone. I'll be living in my 4-wheel drive. So you never know. This channel just might continue to change as I change and progress in my van life, because I've progressed a lot. Like if you go back to earlier videos versus the lifestyle I'm living now, totally different, completely different. But that's because I've evolved, you know what I mean? And my van's evolved. And as I continue to evolve and change in my van life, so will my van, right? So I've been pondering the secondary channel just for like the blah, blah, blahs. Because I feel bad sometimes because some people ask me so many great questions and I don't want to make dedicated videos because I already have dedicated videos for that. Nomadic Conquistador, thank you so much for the super chat. Could I buy a copy of your DJ mixes? My DJ mixes are absolutely free to download. I'll type in the website here again. It's hearthis.at/DJ. /DJ Chrome. So it's hearthis.at/DJ Chrome. I just threw it in there. Yeah, my DJ mixes are all on there. You can download them all totally free. It's illegal to sell Look who it is. What's up, buddy? You're on speakerphone and on my live stream. What do you want?
Just wondering where you're at these days.
I am hiding.
Okay. You see yourself hiding on the island anytime soon?
No.
Sunshine here.
Lots of sunshine here too.
There's more here because it's official that my name change has come through to Jasper Sunshine.
So those of you guys who are watching my live stream right now, aka the old Patrick, Jasper has murdered Patrick. Patrick has now been officially murdered by Jasper Sunshine because he legally changed his name. And bye-bye, Patrick. Now I can't pick on you anymore. This sucks.
No, and now that it's officially legally changed, anybody who uses the name that you just did outside of Jasper Sunshine get punched in the face in the nicest way possible.
In the nicest
way. My fist.
Yeah, and followed by a
And
kiss.
if you want proof of my punches, you can see me punching my 100-pound heavy bag off of the back of my van.
So how are you gonna make these punches in the face better? Give him a punch and then kiss him afterwards? Like bang! Oh, so sorry. Bang! Oh, so sorry. Bang! Oh, so sorry. That's the
Canadian.
That's
so you
the
actually say sorry before the punch.
sorry, smack, and then kiss it better. Just keep repeating.
Yeah.
That's how
Right.
that's how us Canadians fight. All right, man. I'm gonna let you go. I'm on my live stream right now. I'll call you after.
Okay, man.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Jasper Sunshine is officially Jasper Sunshine. So if you guys don't know who that is, that's my friend. What used to be Patrick is now legally changed his name to Jasper, and he sent me a picture. He just got all the legal paperwork, and it's a super exciting day to change your name. I changed my name. My name was never, I was born a different name. So if you guys don't know my birth name, I'm not going to go throw it out there again. I've said it on my channel before. I am no longer that birth name. I didn't like my birth name, so I changed my name to Chrome many, many years ago. And the day I got my paperwork with my new name that says Chrome, felt so good. It felt like a brand new fresh start for some. I didn't need a fresh start, but it felt real because I've been Chrome Valdez on my social media forever. And then it just came to a point where I was like, all right, I'm going to say it. You guys are, Rebecca said it. Damn it. So I was born as Carrie. Carrie was my birth name. And I just didn't fit me. So and I've been DJ Chrome forever. So I just said, forget it. I'm just going to use Chrome. So now I'm Chrome Valdez. It feels so good. What's up, Jasper? Nice to see you on the live stream, buddy. But it does. It feels really good to change your name. And it's one of those things where, not everybody is built with a heavy attachment to family. You know what I mean? Like some people are so rooted. Oh, my last name. I'm not that person. I've never been that just strong rooted to my last name. You know what I mean? And obviously Patrick's not too, because Patrick was like, screw it, man. I'm going to be Jasper Sunshine from now on. Right? So it's your right to do that. You know what I mean? Like my daughter, for example. My daughter on her social media has used my last name. Her mom's probably going to kill her. But she does. She's, she thinks just the Valdez is just cool. But that's the thing is in life, you don't have to be what you were born and given. You can be whatever the hell you want. And if Jasper wants to be Jasper, because that's a dope ass name, then Jasper, be Jasper. So trail ahead. If Donald Trump heard my name, he would deport me immediately. That's hilarious. Yeah, I love seeing that. Like I remember when Jasper brought that up to me and he didn't know that I legally changed mine. And I was like, yeah, dude. And it's so freeing to finally get that piece of ID in your birth certificate that says that you were born with that name is such an amazing, amazing feeling. Yeah. It's an easy process. So if anybody's thought about changing your name, I know here in Canada, it's a very easy process to do. It took me like a day. I did everything all in one day. I applied for the thing online, printed the papers out, went across, got digital fingerprinted, did a criminal record check, got it signed by a notary, sent it off, and then a month later, boom, here you go. Here's your new name. Thank you. Where is the website for my music again? It's hearthis.at. I'll type it again. Hearthis.at forwards. Oh, come on, type it right, Chrome. @/DJ Chrome, CHROME. And all that music on there is free, guys. Just click the little download areas. You guys can download all of my mixes. So Rebecca on the super chat, your question. Can a new ProMaster get turned into a 4x4? That I do not know. I'm not sure. I think the ProMasters have a dual frame on it. I think they're like a split. I'm not sure. because sometimes if a van doesn't have the right frame, you can't, because it causes torque in the frame, right? So I am not too sure. I know you can convert a lot of those vans, like put a lift in it, put bigger tires on it, put a front winch on the front of it and the back of it or whatever, and give yourself all the perks of a four-wheel drive without the conversion. Because I know with me, when I want to convert my next van, I'm debating if I want to do a full four-wheel drive conversion, or if I'm just going to do the massive suspension lift with the proper suspension, not what I did, just lifting it up to as maximum as you can and being done. Like, the proper suspension on this thing is about $5,000. Like, they have all the new lower arms that curve just to handle the 6-inch lift. But you can make these vans with a locking rear end and a winch on the front have all the capabilities of a four-wheel drive without the four-wheel drive $20,000 conversion. Four-wheel drive conversions are $20,000 Canadian. This is insane. Ridiculous. Where you could do the two-wheel drive one with all the perks for probably $10,000 with the winch and the bumpers, and definitely save you a lot. KJ McCurdy. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a KJ McCurdy. Thank you for becoming a YouTube member, by the way. Super awesome. Love my ringtone. Yep, I'm a true lowrider guy at heart. That stuff just flows in the blood. You know what I mean? That's been my ringtone for a long time. All right, guys, we've been on this live stream for 2 hours. It's 11:22 a.m. and the sun is out. It's getting warm inside here. I'm starting to sweat already. Yesterday was just about 20 degrees where I am. Today is supposed to be like 18 degrees. So we're going to go outside and get some more sunshine and stuff today and get out of the van. Mr. Cruzy Bear. Oh, look at this guy. Look at him. He's just sitting there with his head. See, that's my favorite spot. Like, when I drive, that's where he sits. And my arm is right there beside him. I usually reach down and just rub his belly around him there. He sits there while I drive all the damn time. That's like my absolute favorite place. He's so cute. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to go outside and enjoy this sunshine here today. And because sun it's good for the soul. And it's been super sunny here lately. So the great thing about that is it just lifts all that drowned, rainy, cold day feeling out of it. Right? So if you guys got sunshine in your area, go stand outside, man. Hang your head out the window if you're in an apartment and you can't leave. Just like, just get some rays in there. Trust me, your body will feel way much better with a bit more vitamin D. Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching. And thank you to everybody who sent through super chats, sent through loves, and anybody who's joined Patreon from being on here, and all the new people I just seen that joined YouTube memberships. Thank you guys for becoming a part of our extended YouTube family. It means a lot to us, especially right now when we all need a bit more connection. So, yeah, I would love to see you guys come over and either join YouTube memberships or Patreon, because they're super fun. I can post more on Patreon than I can on YouTube memberships, but both of them are still pretty cool platforms to be a part of. Thank you, guys. Love you guys. And check these out. These stickers will be coming soon. So my sticker guy just sent me through a quote, which was like, how much? But these will be coming very, very soon. I'm probably going to be ordering the stickers in probably on Tuesday. But I appreciate your guys' time, and for everybody who's been sticking around here through all of these crazy times. And hi to everybody who's just freshly joined this channel. Means a lot to us that you guys are here. All right. And I'm going to go through all of these comments afterwards, and I'll be putting these into little separate Q&A videos. But for now, guys, we out. We out.